Hey guys, Marco with LensWitchReviews.com. Just wanted to make a quick video on how I create the images for my blogs, for my and how I market the blogs after I'm done with the images. Pretty much with the same image. You want to maintain that same what's it called message. So obviously using pretty much the same image and resizing that image for all of your social media is key, right? And so I'm going to show you how I do that really quick with Adobe Express. I am currently working on a blog for an adapter that I've been, what's it called, reviewing. It's the X Pro M42 Type 2 adapter. So I'm going to create a blog image for that. And then what I'm going to do after is I'm going to resize that and I'm going to send that over to Instagram to let my readers, my followers know through Instagram that, hey, the blog is ready to roll. Please come on over and visit the blog. So let me just show you that process really quick. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start a new project and it's going to be, let's do a custom size. So this is the custom size for any post for a featured image for WordPress is 1200 by 628. I want to say yes, 1200 by 628. I even had looked that up because I always keep forgetting that. So let's create that really quick. So this is the size. I'm going to bring over the image that I took. I took a couple, but this is the one that I liked the best. Let me stretch that out. I needed to fit in this whole box here because this is the size of the image. And so awesome. Now what I want to do next is I want to add my logo. I have all my logos inside this tab here called brands. So here's the brand for Lens Switcher Reviews. And for those of you that don't know, I do camera gear, photography gear reviews, mainly focused around vintage lenses. So all these lenses here, I've reviewed about 4 of these for this adapter with this adapter, the X Pro M42 Type 2 adapter. Um, so, anyways, back to this image creation. So, I want the image. I want this to be around. If I were to put this here, um, WordPress is going to cut it off like around right there. So, I need to put this a little bit closer. And I also like to put my website, just because, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to use this for other. So, even though this will be in my blog at lenswitchreviews.com for this adapter, I'm also going to use the same image for other for my other social media accounts. So I need it to look the same pretty much, right? So let's do that. So lenswitchreviews.com. Let me stretch this out a little bit. And obviously you can't see that, so I'm going to change the color. That's the cool thing about this program. It allows you to what's it called? Change this to look however you want. And I've done this before. I've recorded this a couple times, but the freaking dog just keeps keeps hating. So I kind of already know the look of this and how I like it to look. So just bear with me. I just want to show you how I did it. And so I really did like this font here. So we're gonna use this font. Okay. Okay. And let's look at some elements here. I just want to see if they have anything for like the word reviews or review or anything that can what's it called, that has that I can maybe use. If not, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I already like how this looks, but oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to since I want the same look, I have what's it called, a cartoon image of how I of my big noggin. So I'm gonna put my big noggin in there. Obviously not too big. I think I want to put this here. I'm gonna put this right here. And let's see. Maybe, you know what? So here's what I'm gonna do. I do want to, okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me delete this. So I am going to use this for the blog. This is pretty much ready. Review. No, you know what? Let me just add another. No, this is fine. So this is going to be the image for the blog. And then what I wanted to do was for the next image, I'm gonna put my big old noggin in there and then just tell people, hey, the review's ready. So let's change this to Photodiox. Let me just title it really quick. Photodiox Pro Type 2, and then WP stand means WordPress. So this will be my image for WordPress. Now let me make a quick dupe here. Let's duplicate this file. Let's call this Zodiacs M42, and this will be the image for Instagram. So let's make a dupe really quick. I may have to just cut this out just because Adobe Express has been super slow this freaking what's it called? This afternoon. Apologies for that. And so, anyways, I guess the whole point of the video is keep your images consistent so that when people see the message that you're trying to get across through all your social media channels, they'll be able to point to that same image for that specific either blog or sale or whatever it is that you want to do. So for me, again, this is review for this adapter. So I want all my readers and throughout all my social media applications, through all my accounts, to know that hey, this review's ready, and this is how this dude is marketing his image for that. So okay, so this is the copy. We're done. This is the copy of the WordPress file. I'm now going to change this to be an Instagram square post. So that size is different. So that's going to change whenever what's it called? It's going to change all the elements. Actually, this wasn't too bad. So this is what they call a square post. So I'm just going to move these around a little bit. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna get my noggin in there, like I told you in the previous in the last recording for in the last page or whatever last recording. Let's call it that because this thing froze, so I have to cut part of the video out. So I'm gonna add my big noggin in here. It's super big in real life too, folks. I wear like an 8 cap, so okay. So I'm gonna put this dude here, aka myself, and then I'm gonna add a speech bubble. I use these in a lot of videos where I goof up and I'm just like, hey, actually do this or do that. So these are pretty cool. And let me just see, is there one? Okay, let's use maybe this one. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and then in here, I'm just going to type blog is ready. I can just say blog up. I don't have to say all that. Blog up. Cool. And then let me just space this out. So this has to be small to fit in here in this little bubble. In this little yellow bubble. Okay, and then let's change the font. This one. Okay, let me just fill this whole thing up. Awesome. And so those are the two images that I'm going to use. And then I can just resize this to fit either whatever other what's it called, social media that I'm using. So I'm done with this. Now what all I'm gonna do after that is just do a YouTube thumbnail. And that's it. And it's gonna be the same thing, man. I'm not even gonna what's it called, waste time with that just because I'm at the 10-minute mark. So all that's pretty much it for all social media. I do use TikTok. I'm probably gonna make a TikTok for image for this. Resize it for TikTok. It shouldn't be that big of a size difference. But that's basically it, man. This is such an easy flow to be able to just use the same image um, to alert your followers as to what's going on with your latest product, your latest release, your latest blog. So hopefully you found this useful, folks. If you did, if you don't mind following and pressing the like button, I greatly appreciate that. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.